Hey everybody, My Gaming No Life here with another video on Sea of Thieves. This is debuting with Season 6. It's going to be a guide and a tour of the new Ghost Forts. So this is a Ghost Fort. There's 6 of them on the map, I believe. I'm still going for all the accommodation, but just sail by it, and they'll shoot at you, but just kind of keep your course because they're pretty much cheeks. So just keep going around the back of it, or until you find a little gateway. It's like the main entrance to the fort. Mine happened to be around the back side of this. So you want to essentially get your boat as close to it as possible. Just because it's going to save you a lot of headache in the long run when you're having to load up all the treasure from the Treasury. So I'm trying to get my boat as close as possible here. Hopefully no one attacks me while we're doing this, because this is releasing on day 1. So these are bran flakes ass new. So you want to pull up to that. So yeah, here's your first look at the fort, guys. I'll just let you take it in. So that is the gate you want to stop your ship at. This is what it looks like on the map in case you're sailing in there and being chased by someone, what have you. It's like that little divot in the side. I'm not sure if this is going to look like... I'm not sure if that's like every fort, but I'm pretty sure it's something similar. Alright, so what you want to do is just climb up the ladder or shoot yourself over, make your way inside, and just start killing all the phantoms that come at you. You'll hear battle music commence, and you'll hear bells signaling the beginning of new waves. I don't know how many waves there are exactly, but there are a lot, okay? So there are, I would say, at least close to 10, and then there's a boss battle, so just fight your way through them. I'm just going to give you some tips on how I was doing it. Just make sure you have food all the time. There's barrels on top here. I'm pretty sure you guys know how to fight, so I'm just going to tell you how I'm doing it here. Make sure you have good food, not bananas, lol. Anything you can do to avoid bananas is really good. Just try and get those pomegranates and coconuts. If you can get pineapples, good, but I wouldn't waste them on this. You don't really need them. Just keep attacking people. The nice thing about these ghosts, actually, is that they don't require 4 hits to die. You know how many ghosts require 4 hits to die? All the other ghosts in the map. These guys require 3. I'm almost positive, because I made a note of that in my head to tell you guys later when I make this video. So, it's going to be kind of better than the island specters that keep showing up when just at the least opportune times, like, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, like I said, just keep going. They will keep coming at you. You might have to go underneath to the lower floors to get some action starting again, but yeah, just keep doing that. You want to end up with the key to the Treasury, which is given to you when you kill the, I guess the boss? I don't know what the actual term is for this guy, but the boss of this fort. So he's going to be coming along eventually. I might have to skip ahead because this is actually a long battle here. Compared to the treasuries and the shrines, or I guess just the treasuries, the underwater ones that were released with Season 4, I believe, the Sunken Kingdom. This is, I would say, a bit longer, honestly. I just did one the other day, and it was, I have to say this felt longer. If not the same length, longer. But you'll get some good gold doing it. You'll get some good fun doing it, especially if you do this with a galleon. We're actually planning on holding down a fort with a galleon. We're going to try and fend off other players later tonight. Hopefully people show up. You don't know. There is that accommodation in here for shooting another player's ship with a fort cannon. So right here is the final wave, and the boss battle, I guess you could say. And this wave I found actually to be harder than all the other waves, just because the majority of the ghosts did have guns. They're not blunderbusses, so you're not like being one-shotted, but still, they're coming at you, right? So that's why I use my pineapple. So, as you can see, there's a boss, like a lord, a captain, I guess. But yeah, so you got the captain of the fortress, bam. You want to get him done, and he will drop a key and accommodation for y'all. So take that. And I'm just going to show you right where the treasury is. It's down on the very lowest floor you can get at. So I guess water level. Just follow the stairs down. It's pretty much just a box. Keep going. Keep going. Turn left, 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 and then here's the door. I'm gonna open that, and there's all of your treasure. Your hard-earned treasure for this. Okay, here we go. We got new treasure added, I'm pretty sure. I've seen these crates before, but I don't think they're the exact same in the skeleton, or in the Phantom Fleet. But yeah, it's all over here, so don't miss anything. Check the shelves, check the cupboards, everything. You can open cupboards in this now. That was advertised in their trailer, actually, from Sea of Thieves, the one they put out on their YouTube channel put out. But I like to put everything on this little pallet thing here. It's like a lift. So just pile all of the crap on that pallet. I'm just going to speed it up because there's a lot of stuff. But like I said, guys, remember to check all of the cabinets because there will be skulls in there. And I recommend, if you're using headphones or whatever, you turn it up a bit because you can actually hear skulls. So there was actually a couple containers I missed, and I heard the skulls, so I went back and I actually was good enough to find them. Bang. So you can also unlock the fort too, so it's locked down at the time of, during this fight. So you can unlock it, open the doors, check all these places. There's gold pouches. They don't give you a lot, but still, it's something if you're going to be staying here for a long time, right? Might as well have it. Rather have it than not. All of these barrels, though, are really, really nice because they have a lot of food in them. Already cooked meat. Like good food. Good meat. You got cooked fish, snake, uncooked snake, pineapples. I think in another fort I did, I found at least 10 pineapples in all of these crates together. These three, there's 3 stacks of 3 barrels that if you pull this lever, they'll come over like that. So yeah, just check in there. And this place also has a stove with 4 burners on it, so you can have 4 things going at once, which is really nice. And there's also accommodation for that as well. I've gotten every accommodation for this, minus the shoot another player's ship with a cannon. And that's just because I haven't encountered another player's ship around this. But also, you're looking for this. This is the key to the storage room upstairs, on the very top level, where the majority of the Phantom battle took place. So it's right here. I know it's nighttime and the screen's hella dark, but it's right here. There's a locked door. I'm just going to kind of look around so you can kind of get bearings on where it is. Right beside the staircase. It's like, right, you can't miss it. So there's a couple more chests in there. And I think there's always guaranteed a mermaid gem. And there's also these hatches in the floor that when opened, you can drop down shit to the next level. So you could technically have 4 players, 1 on each level, gathering all the treasure and taking it to the boat, which is really convenient. But remember the drawers, you can always check the dressers and the cabinets and everything, so just remember that. You're going to get a couple extra thousand just from checking all of that. Even these towers sometimes have crates in them, which are good to check. I haven't found a key in there yet, but there has been treasure. There has been gold pouches, and there has been skulls. But yeah, like I said, just check every cabinet. It's not crucial, you'll miss like a couple skulls, but still, you might as well have them. It's an extra couple thousand, especially if you're going for like that, I think it's called like the Dark Adventurer set, where it's like 8 million a pop for just like, my god. That's my next goal in the game, but... So what you can do is actually, now that everything's on this pallet, is you can take it out, much like you've seen in some of the Tall Tales, and you can lower it after it's completely out. It'll stop automatically, so you don't have to worry about it like coming back or whatever. And lower it, and now it's in convenient harpooning distance, which is awesome. The only thing I will say about this is that it is kind of hard to harpoon the small shit off of there. Like, all the chests, golden. But, like, the skulls are, it's a little hard to do it. You might have to put them in the water and then just harpoon them from the water. But still, this is a really good system. Like, watch just how easy this is. Just, if I don't miss the first time, lol. Bam. So you know what I'm saying? You could have, like, 1 person on the ship harpooning and the other 3 bringing crap down, and you'd just be set. Alright, so it's time for the tour part of this video. And that's my boat. And I'm just going to be giving you a brief overview of this, so you can watch this whenever you want, even on the toilet in some cases. because that's where a lot of the Sea of Thieves research gets done, lol. But, like, it does look awesome, guys. Like, I saw the teaser phantom forts that disappeared when you got close to them, and this is just, it's so good. So there's the barrels that you can bring over. There's also crates all along here. And here is the treasury, which I showed you from the other way. Down here, it basically goes through the island, and this is like a jail cell. And I don't know if you can get in there. It says key needed to unlock, but I haven't found one yet. But I'll just go at it from the front here. So go in the front door. Off to the left is the main, I don't even know, it's like the main area. It has the map where you can actually look at, this is the same one from your boat, it doesn't transfer over. So if you have shit circled on your boat, it won't transfer here, which is understandable. But it does center at the fort you're on. There's also hatches in the floor everywhere, so you can drop stuff down. And there's the 4-item cooking stove. Over here is like a little sitting area and a staircase going up to the next level, which is an armory. So this is where all the cannons, all the guns, and there's still a bunch of storage and stuff like that. Out here, there's kegs all around. I think there's like at least 5 or 10 kegs on this fortress. Cannons everywhere, on every angle. Each barrel of cannons, like those red ones that you see, they each have 50 cannonballs in them, or at least from my experience, from the ones I've checked. So then you can come in here and go up another set of stairs. And this, I believe, is the bunks, so like the barracks almost, where people would sleep. There is an achievement or accommodation for getting 2 people in the same bed, like one in the upper and one in the lower bunk. And it seems like these accommodations are quite easy to get, so out there, let me know if you got them all. Comment down below if you got them all, and post any videos of you getting them. So up here is the highest level of the fortress, and there is access everywhere. It's awesome. It's like you can see forever, like you know if a ship's coming, you're ready to defend it. It's really nice. Up here is more kegs and cannonballs and such. And there is a bell at the top there, actually, that is one of the loudest bells in the game. It has a different sound, I'm pretty sure. And over here is the storage room, which you've seen, which has the extra crap in it that you can drop down. So I'll just go down. So bam, in the barracks. And then from there, I don't believe there's actually a drop down from here, but there is on the next floor down. So if I go down one more set of stairs, and in this room, the biggest room, I guess you could call it like the main room, there is actually 2 hatches, one that drops you into the water and then one that drops you onto the staircase here. But yeah, then all you're going to want to do is sell all that stuff, and it sells for a decent amount, like over $1,000 per item, which is really nice. And the piles of gold on the floor are really nice. They pay out like 1,000 each, I'm pretty sure. So it's not like a bad thing. It's really a nice addition to the game. Very passive. Like you could just be doing a mission and then come up to it, and it would be like, hey, let's do this. So that has been this video, guys. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I hope you commented down below. And until next time, keep gaming.